Hello, it's Sue from Paper Drake here. I hope you're all doing really well, and I've got two little books to show you which I've filled with vintage ephemera. The first one, I suppose this is about 4 by 4.5. It's covered in a green felt, and I fastened it with one of these, I think they're called legacy fastenings or something like that, or legal fastenings. And it's a book really that is just about gardens and plants, that kind of thing. So I've gessoed some of the images so that you can just write on top of them. There's maps, there's a variety of papers, coffee dyed, tea stained. This is a little pocket which has some different bits of paper and cards and ephemera, photographs, little paint chip papers as they're called in America, more journaling space for your notes about your plants, map paper that has a lovely linen feel to it, and then this opens out with some nice images and some places to take notes. Little flaps where you can attach things to, or paper. Little fold out there. This one, yes, thought it did. This folds out too. And it's reasonably grungy, this little book, because there's a lot of it been painted out and just a few little bits and pieces stuck in. So it's a nice little notebook for doing the odd sketch if you're out at a garden somewhere or on holiday. Just your everyday notes really, because it is quite compact. And so here it's a little ticket, and I think this is a little bird. I haven't filmed for a while, so I've got quite a few things to be catching up on, so sometimes I can't remember what I've put in. Oh no, it's a little, well, I was going to say a cat, but it's a creature of some kind. And then to the back page there. These are all held in, these 3 signatures, by 3 pieces of elastic, and so they can very easily be taken out when they're full and replaced, or you could even just take them out when you want to do something else. If you wanted a little bit more drawing paper, for instance, you could alter them to fit however you wanted. So that's that one. Hope you like that. Just make sure I fold it all back in properly for you. It's in my Etsy shop. And then this one, I went to the Vintage Ephemera shop on Instagram, and I buy loads of stuff from them, and I'm so delighted because I bought a batch of book covers. Some of them were hardback and some were soft, and this one was a Pitman shorthand book, and I used it the same day. I was really chuffed with it. I love the faded look of it, the utility style of it, and it was much too soft to use what I wanted, so I just made a little cardboard cover in the same vein. This tape that I have, I remember using this tape when I was at school. It's like a fabric, very sticky tape, and that's just as I remember some of the old office books when I was a child. And so it's got one signature. Inside it's got some fold up vintage map, and I loved this road map because someone has written on it, and you might like to know that when proceeding from Ipswich to Melton and beyond, it is better to take the Woodbridge by B4, oh no, the Woodbridge bypass, and go along the B1084 to avoid Woodbridge. So this person has taken this time to make these notes on the map, which I just love it. So anyway, inside this has just some general papers. Maybe this could be your little travel book, and you could do some sketching of birds and wildlife. And so there's some lovely vintage cards. Some of these are from the Vintage Ephemera shop as well. Tickets here. And a couple of little girls, I think, playing. There's some handmade paper, some more vintage stuff here, little gardening card there. This is from an old vintage book that was a bit like a passport kind of book. This is a lovely paper that just comes wrapped around the handmade paper. There, some people enjoying the kiss in the centre, and then back through the other side of the signature there's a few little oddments of ephemera in there. Postcard, a big stamp from the Gambia, another little bird page. So a proper junk journal, this one, as I call it, full of bits of maps, bits of wrapping paper, bits of advertisement, cutouts, bits of books, and that's from the Water Babies. And I just love, as I say, that utilitarian feel to it. I absolutely love, and I keep looking at it and picking it up and playing around with it because I'm just a bit daft. But it was very nice to see you, and thanks for popping by. Bye.